Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's crack-a-lackin'? What's crack-a-lackin'? So today I'm going to be showing you guys my self-care routine. It is Valentine's Day, but that doesn't mean just showing love to others. It also means showing love to yourself. And this is the routine that I do. It kind of changes, a few things get added, but like this is the core. And yeah, it's basically just taking care of yourself. Like sometimes it's okay to take a me day. Like, but I had to learn that the hard way. Sometimes it's okay to take a me day. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. You just need space. You need you time. And yeah, I'm just gonna be showing you guys some treatments I use. My go-to holy grail, life-saving. This acne medication is what saved my skin. Like okay, because my mates don't believe me, and I'm tired. I have acne on my forehead. This is like my forehead is my worst, my problem, my fight. Like my forehead makes me want to fight, and not just because, you know, decaying within me. I'm talking like acne. Like I will break out here. I will get the most texture here. I will deal with patches. Like it just, like God said, your forehead may not be, you know, 254 strong, but don't mean I'm not gonna give you no problems. And that's what happened. And so I try my best to, and especially like my cheeks are really dry. My T-zone is moderately oily. Like I would consider it oily. And then my forehead is just, it's a hazard zone. You know, Mad Max is up there just fucking going across the dunes and shit. Like it's just, it's a mess. So I'm going to show you guys my self-care routine, and I'm going to include some new products and obviously some holy grail staples. But again, this is basically the core. Like you can sub these things in for, like if you don't have this particular mist, you can use something else. If you don't have this particular essence, you can use something else. Your eye cream, like it's just the core things that I use. Got it? Cool? Okay. Okay, so first things first, we're going to start off with washing our face. We've already washed it. I used the Bosilla charcoal cleanser, and it's like a warming cleanser. Like it's warm on contact. Like I guess the charcoal like activates on contact with your skin, and it's like warming, and it's not like, it's very like sticky. Like it's a sticky kind of thing, but it doesn't dry my skin out. And I really like that, because a lot of the times like charcoal cleansers do dry my skin out, and I prefer charcoal cleansers, so I try to find one that's not gonna just like at me all the way. But then after we've washed our face, when I'm gonna do the Bacilla charcoal pore pudding, and this is an intensive wash off treatment, and it has both white and black charcoal in it. And what I do is I primarily, and it's good for tightening the pores and for balancing the skin. And since my biggest like imbalance is right around my smile lines, like my nose, like these little crevices, and obviously like pores, that's where I mostly focus. It's like I don't take it out to my cheeks because I don't think my cheeks need it. Like they're dry. The pores aren't a problem out here. It's right here. So the best way to apply a mask, any kind of mask, is to use a flathead foundation brush. And this is just the ColourPop foundation brush. And you just go in. And you really don't need a lot of this. Like this, I apply a really thin layer. Because this stuff it has a very strong smell. Like you can, it smells like charcoal. Like it has a very strong like smell. And but once you, I don't know, like once you put it on your face, you kind of like get used to it, you adjust to it. It doesn't bother me. But I put a very thin layer on, because it's just a treatment. It's not like a mask where it's like you need to apply so much that you can be able to peel it or whatever, right? But it's a treatment, so you don't need that much. Okay, so now that we've washed the treatment off, you can kind of even see like my pores look a little smaller. Like my pores look a lot smaller. Like they're just nice and tight. And I'll actually do this before I do Like I'll do this treatment the night before I know I'm gonna have to wear makeup like all day, because it just keeps me like, for me it keeps me a little less oily. Like it helps keep this area under control. For the daytime, I'm going to use my tried and true Nivea soft face cream, and this one has jojoba oil, vitamin E, and it makes your skin ridiculously soft. Like my texture was so bad before I started using this. Texture and papules, like little bumps, are like my biggest problem, and that's what I feel like this helps combat. It just makes my skin so soft, and it keeps me really moisturized. And always take it down to your neck. So this is the Pixie Rose Caviar Essence, and an essence is basically kind of think of it like, okay, for all my STEM majors out there, how y'all doing? Think of it like the catalyst to your enzymes, right? So your enzyme can't work, it can't process unless there's a catalyst, right? So that's what an essence is. It intensifies anything you put on top of it, and it makes it work even deeper. So I just take about that much on the back of my hand and apply it. All over my face. The hyaluronic eye cream from Badescu. And come on, come back to me. Hi. And I'm just gonna, this stuff is intense. Let me tell you right now. You see how little it is? Like you're like, first of all, you only got 2 eyes. You don't need that much. When I tell you, do not need a lot of this. Like a lot of even their seaweed night cream, you don't need a lot. Like it's a lot stronger than you think. So literally just dabbing your finger in, that's plenty, I promise. And I apply it underneath the eyes. And just rub it in. And I've been dying to find an eye cream. I just got lucky with this one. This is really nice if you're just gonna like if you're not gonna wear makeup that day, or you're just gonna put concealer under your eyes. Putting this on first, you'll look plump and ready. And even right now, like you see how like hydrated, how there's like a little glow. This is what you want. This is where you need to be. So from there, I'm going to, you can do this before or after, but I do it after my eye creams, and that is to do a face mask. And I mean a non-wash off face mask, obviously. And this one is from Moly, and this is the avocado one, which is the nurturing one. And if I can get it. This one, guys, I can't read this shit. This is in Korean. And you're supposed to leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and mask. Oh, this is not. Let me tell you something. I did this. I answered FaceTime like this once, and this nigga was afraid. Like, to say the least, he was shook. He was like, what happened? So we're just gonna put this on. You're gonna press that excess serum in. I feel like people forget this part. Like they wipe it off, and I'm like, you just defeated the entire purpose. Now this, I've said this in my skincare routine. I've said this. I'll say this on my deathbed. I will say it until the cows come home. This acne medicine, this is the Rugby acne medicine, and this is in the percentage, it's 5%. They have another one that's 10%, but 10% I think is just a little too strong for me. But this is their 5%, and it is benzoyl peroxide, which is a very popular, it's in probably most of your acne meds, but this is just a more concentrated form of it, like nothing else in it. Like literally the active ingredient is just the benzoyl peroxide, so it's just benzoyl peroxide. And you can get it on Amazon. I order mine on Amazon. I always get the double pack because this stuff lasts you forever. I do not recommend using it every single day because your face will get used to it. I don't have any pimples right now, so we thank God. And we're gonna go forward. So after we do that, I've introduced hyaluronic acid, pure hyaluronic acid into my life. And it has changed my life. Hyaluronic acid is literally just like thick water. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's just thick water. And this hyaluronic acid came with a needler, and it's from Cosmedica skincare. And it says the best way to use it, or user tips, is to take the roller, take the derma roller over the skin vertically and horizontally and diagonally 4 to 5 times on each side of the face, chin, forehead, and neck. Do not do it on the eyelids, nose, or lips, duh. And then follow up, put the hyaluronic acid, and then put your moisturizer. Just use it up 3 to 5 times a week. I'm not gonna use this 3 to 5 times a week. It's just not, it's not logical. But I do use it once a week, probably at the very beginning of the week. And this little roller has little pin, like little needles on it. And I primarily use it around my cheeks because, again, my cheeks are very, very dry. So I want as much moisture in here as possible. So what you do is you would take it, over the face. That's it, right? And what you're doing is essentially creating little wounds on your face. And then you apply the hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid, you can do it without the needling. I do use this 3 times a week without the needling. And then my next serum, you don't have to use as many serums as I do, but I want to take care of my face. And this is the Badescu Vitamin C Serum. My friend Charlene actually, she's been using it prior and she's been telling me to get it, but I was like, no, I already have like 3 other serums, like I don't need it. And then I got it and I said, I need to listen to you more because this is popping, okay? So you're just gonna take some. Just a little. A little goes a long way. And my favorite part about it is it's a really good makeup base. Like oh, my face feels so good. I will use it before my makeup, like as like an oil primer. It's bomb as a primer. It just adds a really good amount of like stick. Like you always want your primer to kind of be a little sticky. Like you know it's gonna grip. Either it smooths you out and it's tacky. That's the word, tacky. It adds a little tack. Sunscreen. You need to wear sunscreen. I was not a believer. I was not here for the movement, for the cause. It just wasn't. I'm like, I have melanin. Like I have natural skin. I have natural sunscreen. Why do I need sunscreen? Girl, you need sunscreen. Everyone needs sunscreen. Everyone has to wear sunscreen in the winter, in the summer, in the spring, in the fall, in January, and in December. Okay, and this one I'm using is from Supergoop. I've already ordered another one because I'm like, this is my jam. It's kind of silicone-y, and I like it because it doesn't give you that cast. So it's kind of silicone-y, so it kind of acts like a blur on the skin. Then taking this skin mist, this is a super collagen mist, and this is from DHC, which is DHC Beauty, which is a UK brand, and it's just meant to kind of keep plumping the skin. I like my skin to look really plump and like healthy, okay? And I forgot to mention this, but I do a lip scrub on my lips. And when I'm washing my face, I'll do a lip scrub. Because people forget, like, your lips are like, they're skin too, honey. You need to, exfoliate. Yo, make a cognitive choice. Be aware of this choice to just love you and how you look and what makes you great, or in what things that you love. And I just so happened to fall in love with makeup, and taking care of my skin came second, because I was wearing makeup all the time, but I didn't have a skincare routine. So it was just like, it just developed over the years. But yeah, just, I don't know, like, I feel like you can't try to love somebody else if you don't even love yourself. It's very difficult. It's almost impossible. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you learned something. I hope you got some tips, some new method to just care for yourself and love yourself. And yeah, I hope it helped. I hope it did something. I hope it taught you something. Without further ado, if you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, please be sure to do that. Hit that big red button. It is free 99. Like, why not? Like, why not? Seriously, why not? What is stopping you from blessing and changing your life? By subscribing to my channel, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up. I would very much appreciate that, and turning on your bell notification so you know every single time that I post a video. I have a lot in store for you guys, so keep up, and I will see you guys in my next video.